Good morning, everybody. I made it to Tuesday. Will I get more than 2 viewers today? That's the real question. Will I get more than two? It looks like we already did more than two. My channel's already on the men's back. And look at holy crap, Graham. You just waited. Holy crap. The channel's growing again. You guys did it. We're back in business. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. I can't believe it. What a glorious day. It's an Easter miracle. I don't know. Look at this. Before we even began, my man King's Advisors, who I missed, by the way. I don't know if he's here. He's probably at work, but now that things are settling down just a hair, hopefully I'll be able to get on the seas with him again. This is the end of March. Man, March seemed like took a little time to get through, no? Or did it go by quick? I think we just I felt like March was like we're still in March. April 1st is tomorrow. Then we got Easter Sunday. My room is a mess. All the traveling, and I still haven't cleaned up from MegaCon because as soon as MegaCon was over, I came right, did the next one. Wow. He said, early morning, Rose Tico. Let's hit it up. Don't wait. Let's. Blair says, felt like it took 31 days to get through. Richard said you avoided the con crud. I didn't get sick at MegaCon, and I left and went to another con to work. And no, you know what the secret is? I don't know. Does anybody here know what the secret is? Flintstone vitamins, man. Don't ever forget them. Flintstones. Spider says March was a hit and run job. Whew. Haitian water. Cole Hauser's still on the train. I envy that, man. I'd love to be on a train for like 20 plus hours. Edna, just dropping 5, says nothing. Nothing. Oh. And Graham says, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me bless the chat with some gifts. I see Binary Recoil over on Kick, Rumble Side, Skywalker, Chris, Tiffany. Why y'all saying that? Simpendel, I don't even know how to say that name. Y'all gotta come back with some like regular names like Greg. You know? David said I wanted to ride the Orient Express. Then I saw the cost of the ticket. Really? Is it expensive? Graham, thank you for your generosity, man. Come on, man. All right, don't be starting in with the compliments, okay? This is like one of the most ridiculous morning shows. You know, Jay, the He-Man shirt is back. I knew it would be back. Bruce Wayne says I need to change my name, but to what? I like your name. Don't change it. Yeah, the He-Man shirts are back up for another 12 days. I knew they were gonna I said, why would you drop this during MegaCon when everyone's like, you know, doing their thing. Matt says, morning, Jay. I think you're a great guy. God bless. Who told you that? We had a great Monday hangover and Fortnite. Thank you for the 2. Night Saber in the chat. Where are you? Jay has a Fortnite hangover still? Not too bad. It wasn't awesome. It was fun. Everybody's saying hi to everybody, and my man Dog99 says, "No, here's 10 more gifted messages." You guys are too kind, man. Too kind. Too kind. Jay's a good dude to say. What is all these compliments this morning? What is this? What's going on? Enough. It's just a Tuesday. I have to go walk my monkey. Zero says, point of personal privilege. Jay's a cutie. Hey, man. I can't wait till I do the next. Man, you know the biggest problem with going to Comic Cons? I got to work with Amon, who plays Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka. He's also in the new Spider-Man movie. Such a good guy. He is a nice guy. He is a nice guy. He went and got he bought like 10 Funko Pops of his character to keep at his table. And if like a child came and wanted to say hi, he gave it to them. He signed it, personalized it. I was like, all right, man, that's a good guy. That's a good guy. The biggest problem is when you go to these you see stuff that you like and you're like, man, like I was so happy to find this. This was so cool. I showed this off last night. This was so cool. It might go up in value like when the movie comes out. Usually like when the movie comes out or like they do a show, these things like go up in value. Probably it might go up in value to like $75. Put it like that way. This isn't nothing. This ain't nothing crazy. I think it's worth like $30. So yeah, I love them 9/8s. It'll go in the box. Personal point of privilege. Aloha Rebellion, Ohana, remain blessed. Thank you, man. It's Easter week. It's blessing week, Passover week. However, look at Bruce's Good Morning Rebellion. Why is everybody being nice today? What's going on? No, you are a great guy. Be blessed. Steal Lake for 2. Cole Hauser said, Jay, what's your favorite number 5 graded at? 9 9. I got the highest grade known to mankind. Ace Liberty for 2. Jay's a swell guy. Ah, swell. I'll take it. Jay, you got to look up the news coverage from the disastrous from BarbieCon in Broward County. It's hilarious. Really? Today's also International Transgender Day of Visibility. You said BarbieCon? Oh boy. Um, let's see what we can find on a Tuesday. No way, dude. Great guy interrupts commercial segments with Mario. I knew Spider would say something. Jay, if issue 30 on the Skybound Transformers is going down a bad path, will you continue buying them? Would you recommend someone to continue buying the next issue? I am gonna stay with it till volume 7. I feel like the writing has been so look, I mean, I think this issue could be could go up in value simply because um look at that. Simply because of the controversial nature. So I had the guy sign it, that drew it, colored it. So and then also I believe now not everyone has to follow my footsteps, but if I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it, I need to purchase it. Like I'm not gonna steal it. Like I'm not gonna steal the digital comic online. So this could be a crazy hot button controversial issue that could go up in value down the road simply you know, because of what happened to Optimus Prime. Jay got spoilers from the artist. I got some. I asked him if Starscream's coming back to if it goes down a road like the next 10 issues and it's like it doesn't look like it's coming back, yeah, I'll just let it go. Graham says because it's trash. Yeah, it's like well, in the comic book world, like issues like this that ended a series or ended like a good run. It's like these become like controversial collective collections, especially when I get like the people to sign it. So, but yeah, I always buy them before I do a video on them because I don't. I know some people just steal them, but I don't know. I'm gonna make money off them off the videos anyway. So let's see what we got here. And it's only what are they? $2 or $3. So it's all good. Yeah, if it goes down the path, I'll be sadly upset, but so is life. But we'll see what happens. Alita Prime. Sorry, I didn't mean to get Transformers talk. Alita Prime will definitely be the leader for a little while, probably in the next 10 issues. So we'll see what happens. Buying the comics are a business expense for Jay. I just think it's the right thing to do. Jay's a good person, Tax. 2 eggs, 1 basket member for 4 months. Shout out. Let's look at this Barbie Con thing. And I got to get back to Patreon. We got some stuff going on. Let's see what we got here. This reminds me of like Willy Wonka. Fans react strongly after highly anticipated theme event fails expectation. Outrage over Barbie's convention fiasco goes viral. We got Willy Wonka. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let me pull the article up first and see what they say. Oh my gosh, Jay. Let's see. Nightmare video. So that's how they advertised it. What? They advertised it to be this? According to posts from attendees, the event was marketed as an ultimate fan experience, promising immersive attractions, celebrity appearances, and themed environments. Yeah, I guess if I was a Barbie fan and you could go here and like run around, I guess that'd be pretty cool. Instead, some say they encountered a small roller disco area, basic photo backdrop, and lack of organization. Wow. There's videos here that they won't show me. Why is that? Hold on, let's try to find some videos. Hold on. Let's see if we can find some. Here we go. Where was this held at? Anybody know? Hmm. Fans expected Ryan Gosling for the celebrity appearance, but got Simu Liu. We paid $250 per pass. Barbie Dreamfest is a nightmare. No.
The Barbie Dream House. We're the life-sized Barbie Dream House right now, guys.
Yeah.
It's.
And I'm thinking, there'll be some kinks to work out.
No.
There.
$250. That's more expensive than going to Disney World. What is this? What is this?
Okay, here is another
Thank you for sponsors and partnership. What?
sponsor that we saw, which I have questions about where the sponsorship money went. Is there money? Because there's no cookies, and they make cookies. So what did they contribute?
There's neon. Maybe that's the dream house.
There's neon?
Yeah, right next to it. There it is.
Oh,
Is that the life?
I mean, we can't get up there with it, so. Wow. Pose.
$250, man. Barbie Dreamfest, the ultimate Barbie fan event.
Pose. Oh no? Yeah, that's how this is going.
Are you having fun?
More sponsors.
Look at all the sponsorships. Dillard's.
They're here, I guess.
These three are here
Those three are there.
with things. This
This is the yoga
and
one.
this are yoga.
Dillard's has a booth where they have very, very cute pink outfits in a lot of different sizes.
This is real cute for the kiddos.
Yep.
This is here. Oh,
Let's see that.
Wild, man. There's more. Yeah, where are the kids at? Oh, this one doesn't play. I don't know what all this stuff is. What was it called? Barbie Fest? Man, that's why you stick to theme parks, man. At least you know that it's there. The Barbie Dreamfest convention is being called out as a scam, charging up to $450 per person for almost an empty convention center. Wow. Bro, what is this? What? There's kids. They're on skates. Holy crap, dude. Jay got 100 viewers today. I know, man. Angel Reese spoke. Are you serious? Are you serious? The WNBA crybaby? I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Nothing. Oh man, it happened in Florida. How could Florida let this happen? In Florida, they were charging $250 up front to go to the Barbie Dreamfest, an amusement park totally themed around Barbie. When we got there, it was an empty warehouse. Dang, that's the marketing. That's the reality. No freaking way did someone think that was a good idea. Ordered 2 of the He-Man shirts a week ago. When will they ship out? Probably in like 10 more days. Like around 10 more days, I think they'll be hitting. It's because we extended the limited run. So like usually when the limited run is over, they print them out and start shipping them out. So it's the Willy Wonka experience all over again. Spearing for Tusa's morning, Jay. Thomas the Terrible says, "Good morning, Jay and chat. Sorry I'm late. You're forgiven." Bohica for 5 watched a timeline YouTube video on the scientific evidence of the Bible plagues and the Exodus. Interesting and compelling. I've watched many of those. We have one we definitely have a plague going around the world right now called like progressive leftism. That's the word. I'd rather deal with locusts than these people, you know? That's what I say. Look at these people. I'd rather deal with I think I'd rather deal with some of the plagues of Egypt than dealing with these people knowing that they vote. King's protesters are clueless of why they're protesting. Look at this. This is from Fox News.
No King's Day. No freaking Kings.
No Kings in the USA.
No King's Day. Woo!
Don't you think wouldn't you guys rather deal with like locusts coming around and dealing with would you rather deal with that or like a plague of frogs than with these people living next to you? Alex says, I ordered 2 shirts as well. I can't wait, man. You guys are amazing. The shirts are back up. They went down for a few hours. They're back up. I asked them for another extension because we were all at MegaCon when they dropped it. Thanks for helping veterans, man. I love it when we could do some good around here. I love it. How about 3 Days of Darkness? Let's see. Jay, are you watching House of David? Absolutely. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
No King's Day. What are we gonna do to the king?
Shut up.
Freaking Kata. Kata, you're at the No Kings protest? What are you doing, man? What are you here for? I'm about to start House of David season 2, actually. The sheriff said, I'll gladly pay $6 a gallon of gas and spend the next 50 years in Iran if that means these people never see power again. Woo!
Down.
How are we going to shut him down?
Impeachment.
If there's impeachment, that means there's a Congress and Donald Trump can't be a king.
Right.
Right. Why is Donald Trump a king?
Spider Unlimited for 2. I thought Gary Coleman was dead. Raging Rhino says season 2 has been amazing. Just finished episode 4. Speaking of which, I'm like talking about religious things while watching these crazy people at the same time. We are going to be doing a chosen, it ain't for everybody. Not everybody has to go. It's no big deal. We're going to be doing a chosen watch party with me and maybe a few other people. We're going to go through 2 episodes a week. We're going to try to do that as long as time allows. And that'll be for Patreon members and members of the Drunk 3PO channel. I'll have the link out. So you just click on the link. We're allowed to watch that without any like YouTube craziness. So we're gonna start that like really, really, really soon, like maybe next week soon. So I think we're gonna go through 2 episodes a time. So if you want to hang out and watch it, I think that'd be pretty cool. And we could discuss it afterwards, have a little discussion. It'll be cool. Kata as fun size Snape. Rhino, I'll let you know, brother. It'll be probably late evenings. Maybe it might be during Tuesday night's main event. I don't know. Like it is what it is. Like we only have so much time in the day, so it might be. Maybe maybe I could push it to Sundays or something like that. Be our little church service, So.
Because he's nuts.
He smells funny.
For real? Is that a...
Hold on. Let me go back.
Right.
Right. Why is Donald Trump a king?
Because he's nuts.
Because he's nuts. Oh. Because he smells funny? This is why you're protesting? Because he smells funny?
He smells funny.
For real? Is that a question?
Because he has repeatedly overused his
He's trying to abuse this world and try to make this place all about him.
Why are you asking me this? You know the answer.
What's the answer?
You know it.
What is it?
You know the answer.
So many people showed up.
Imagine if they showed up like this for Kamala.
People showed up for Kamala.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
What is one action that Donald Trump took that is impossible to do under the Constitution, but he did it anyway?
I can't name specific laws. I'm sorry.
I do find it funny that Fox News decided to send out the gay man so that maybe he could get some interviews with people. Shout out Hypnotic. What's up, brother? Freaking celebrity in my chat. These people are retarded and they have nothing better to do. And all I have to say is there's an old saying that my grandpa used to say that every time I watch videos like this, birds of a feather flock together. That's Johnny from Jesse Water. Oh, is he gay? Maybe I spoke too quickly. Maybe he's just excited. Birds of a feather flock together. So usually uneducated people tend to like hang out with others that are the same. Something like that. Ooh. And Jeanette gifted a membership. Thank you.
I lost a lot of thought on that.
You're a reporter. So why don't you do your homework? Don't ask me.
Went to war.
Legally, he could do that.
He can?
Putting ice in our cities.
Legally, he could put ice in cities.
I don't really give about legally.
Rename the Kennedy Center.
Which amendment under the Constitution is he prohibited to renaming the Kennedy Center?
I refer you to the New York Times 2 days ago. They had a list of 30 items.
And you read it?
I read it, absolutely.
So what is one thing from that list?
One thing from that list is I'm blanking.
I did not fully read it. I've got it. I've read excerpts.
He's trying to run again.
If he's trying to run again, why'd he leave office the first time?
Because he got voted out.
So why won't he leave office now when he's term limited?
Because he's a fascist, that's why. Did
But he
you not hear what I said?
But he left
He's
the
a
first.
fascist. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay.
What's going to happen in the midterms?
This is what's going to happen in the midterm.
But I thought Donald Trump was a king, so there wouldn't be any elections.
Don't be so cavalier about that. You're taking this as a joke. It's not. This is
serious.
you. I don't think you know how serious it is.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
If he was acting like a king, he'd probably try to jail his political opponents.
Of course he has.
Oh my God, wait. I think Joe Biden might be a king. Who do you want to win the U.S.-Iran war?
Honestly, I can't say who.
You don't want the United States to win?
Not with Trump.
The U.S. is bombing Iran for no reason. I am rooting for the United States to just stop.
So you're not rooting for the United States?
Correct.
Are you happy the Ayatollah's dead?
No. I'm not happy that anyone's dead.
Trump took out the Ayatollah. He took out Maduro. He seems to be the king slayer. You got to give him credit.
How can you ask that question?
I don't know. I heard he loves strong men.
Do you love strong men?
Well, maybe George Clooney.
Yeah, I'd be shaken if I saw him. We are the families.
Climate family.
Climate families. Do you know who I am?
Well, you a king?
Here's Johnny.
All right.
We're all just one Matlock marathon away from most of these protesters staying home instead of shuffling around like a giant Joe Biden cosplay party. I just... I'm speechless too. I don't even know what to say. They have no reason. Listen, I'm glad they should. First of all, every one of them, and I hope they do, which they probably don't. Every one of them should wake up every morning and thank God that they live in a country that they could protest. Right? That's the first thing. And it's their right to protest, even though they have no idea what they're protesting. But holy crap. You should really check out the greatest action story ever told. It's so much better than The House of David, says Brian. I will. There's a couple other good ones, you know. I'll be watching the 10 Commandments, even though it's technically not biblically accurate for a little bit. But it's always a good watch. It's like, how do you show up to a protest if you don't even know what you're protesting? I don't know. And then they're like, when they get a question they don't understand, they're like, how could you ask that? What's wrong with you? Yeesh. How about Lindsey Graham? Lindsey Graham got caught at Magic Kingdom. I wish I was there to take his picture. So Lindsey Graham got caught at Magic Kingdom right here. Holding a bubble wand. I hate bubble wands. If Trump was a king, there wouldn't be a protest. I mean, it's... How dare you think with common sense, Thundarius? How dare you? How dare you? Graham is a trash human. He been in office way too long. Way too long. So he was here in Orlando vacationing by himself. Really weird. I didn't know he's like, I don't know nothing about this guy. Apparently he's single, ready to mingle at 70 plus years old. I don't know, man. So, but these there's photos taken of him like with bubble wands making bubbles. Kind of weird. I don't know. And then like he decided to post this today. Spent some time breaking clay. Doesn't get much better than that. So the thing was going around about him at Disney World, like with Mickey Mouse and bubble wands and all that stuff. And so he's like, let me break the narrative and post a picture of myself with a oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't show that on the yeah, let's not show that. Let's not show that. I'm trying to be in everyone's good graces right now. Speaking of theme parks, a water park opened in India. You know? Raging Rhino says, I want to say for the first time in my life, I'm actually looking forward to Easter. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. I see Wicked Virtue in the chat. Good morning. A water park opened in India. How well do you think that could go? There's no water, but they got a hose with water.
तो दोस्तों देख सकते हैं कृष्णा वाटर पार्क में स्लाइड जो लगा है उसका टेस्टिंग चल रहा है और अगले महीने मार्च में ये वाटर पार्क चालू हो जाएगा। रही बात अभी भी स्लाइड का काम चल ही रहा है, तो जल्द ही कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं और प्राइस को लेकर हम जल्द ही अपडेट दे देंगे। कम प्राइस में ही इस बार भी।
What is this? What is this? How is that a water park and you're having people just land on the ground, not even in a pool? How do you call this a water park? Look at that landing. There's not even water coming down the slide. You got to use a hose. Oh, man. And then you didn't even catch him. What the freak are we doing, man? He had literally 5 seconds of enjoyment right here where he puts his hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have to hit the hard concrete? Poo-poo lagoon. There cannot be actually water at the Indian water park. Otherwise, they'll actually bathe. Anyway, Easter is right around the corner. And for some people, they love getting chocolate Easter bunnies. Costco is going viral after releasing a 10-pound, $140 chocolate Easter bunny that needs a hammer to eat. Look at this. $140 Easter bunny. Y'all remember when y'all were kids? Tony says the He-Man shirt back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Remember when did anybody here get Easter baskets and you got like a chocolate bunny and it was hollow? It was kind of like like it was a little bit of a letdown, you know? You got your Easter basket. Why are 400 people watching? I don't know. We're talking about chocolate bunnies. You get your Easter basket and it was a nice bunny. My grandmother always got them for me, a nice bunny, but it's like as soon as you take a bite, they would all crumble because they're all hollow. And you're just like, yeah, every now and then you got lucky and there was a solid freaking gnaw on that thing for a week. My favorite were Peeps. They always will be. I don't know why. It's not everybody's thing. I freaking love Peep. Robin eggs were good. Reese's eggs were probably king. King. Peeps are cheap. That's why I always got them. So like my parents just put cheap stuff in there. Cadbury eggs were always they're freaking awesome, but couldn't afford them. Peeps, there's a mixed bag with Peeps. Point of personal privilege, check pick for Tuesday night's main event. I'm not on that show, so we'll see. Robin eggs are not good. Robin eggs, wait. No. Robin eggs are not good. Robin eggs are win. Cadbury eggs were pretty good. Reese's peanut butter egg. Like everybody's like talking about their favorite Easter. Kind of crazy, like you'd wake up early and they're like the Easter bunny was here leaving candy. So let's eat a bunch of candy before we go to church for Easter Sunday where you got to dress your best. Oh yeah, someone mentioned the chocolate crosses. That's a little man, one year we did get the chocolate crosses and the testaments. Have you ever heard of that? Testaments. They had like scripture verses, you know? Like, why would I want a testament as a kid? Thundera says, I remember those. And then you get a chocolate cross. I'm like, is this sacrilegious? Like, I'm about to eat and gnaw on a chocolate cross, which was a torture symbol of death. And they're like, here you go. I'm like, am I supposed to fight off Count Chocula with that thing or just eat it? What am I doing here? What am I doing with that cross? Am I supposed to hang it on my wall for good vibes or do like what? Like what if you eat it wrong? So Passion of the Christ watch party? I can't watch that movie. That movie messed me up. If enough people would sit and watch that with me, maybe, but that movie will mess me up. You're going to get diabetes if you eat that whole thing. White chocolate was quite sweet. Hollow and solid. I feel like her teeth are about to break. All right. Well, the good news is, fellas, she didn't say a single word. $140 chocolate bunny. That's insane, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Why are we watching this? Buddy, you came in and told me that everything that I'm watching is trash. Now you're saying this? I don't know. Have you been to this live stream before? Oh. I think I'll just spend $1 on some peeps and then I'm good to go. Who could forget this timely Easter notification? 2 years ago today, Biden declares Easter Sunday as Transgender Day of Visibility. Lord help us. You must be new around here. You're asking why I'm watching certain things. Oy. What's up, people on Rumble? I see you. Checking out Nerd Slap. It was over there on Kick as well. You guys don't remember this? Crazy. Wasn't Joe Biden afraid of the Easter bunny? Who knows? Some crazy times. We need Kart. Bruce, you want to play Mario Kart? Crazy times, I tell you. How did we ever survive? How did we ever survive? Okay, where are we now? This is Rachel Crocker, who invented Trans Day of Visibility. Oh, bro. Oh my gosh. What are we doing, man? I don't even know. Hold on, I do want to show you guys something. Hold on. I'll get this off the screen in a second. This is this is kind of insane, actually. I didn't get a chance to go over it yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a crazy live stream, but here it is right here. All right, we'll get that off the screen. I'll get Penguin off the screen. This startup lets you order sunlight from space to your exact location in 30 seconds. Have you guys seen this? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
You don't have to bring anything on a truck. You just hit a button and you can get some light from space. And it's not very expensive. It's a couple $1,000s an hour and that's about it. And you can use it for as long as you want. Each one of these little satellites is reflecting sunlight to a customer around the world. And I'm going to share a little bit more about who those customers are and how you can get this sunlight. You want to make it as easy as possible for people. So you can imagine using an app and bringing sunlight over to your exact location, wherever you are, in under 30 seconds at the touch of a button. All we have to do is rotate satellites and reflect the sunlight that's passing by us in space. You don't have to bring anything on a truck. You just hit a button and you can get some light from space. And it's not very expensive. It's a couple $1,000s an hour and that's about it. And
a couple $1,000s an hour to get a reflection of sunlight on your location. Can I ask a question? Like, how many freaking satellites do we have orbiting the Earth, man? Troll Jeremy with sunlight all night long. Yeah, I don't think I can afford that. I don't think I can afford that. But yeah. I feel like the day's coming where we got to go up there and clean out our space system because there's so many satellites up there. Bruce says it's a Bond villain. So they actually have let's see. They actually have Where is it? This guy goes kind of through it. I actually have a video of them doing it. This is really weird. Bro has raised 35 million from VCs. The startup idea, an app that finds you if you don't finish your what and shot less than 30 minutes. Bro, I don't get that. The vampire industry is in shambles. My neighbor when I'm sunbathing at 5 a.m. Yeah. So there is, let me find this here. There is video of them testing the app. This is weird, dude. I can't believe this is real. I feel like this is all fake. Developing here's footage from the app that allows you to order sunlight to your direct location using reflective satellites. I can't I don't believe this is real. That can't be real. There's no way that's real. There is no way. That is way too bright. There's no way that's real. That has got to be fake. Look at that whole area is lit up. There's no way that would be a thing. There's no way. That is as fake as my tan on my butt. I mean, that is like it has to be. That is way too bright. Is it? What if it's just like a bright light in the sky? And that's all that you're paying for. Crazy. So what if it's like cloudy and rainy? How will that work? Yeah, like what if you want to like mess with somebody? That's just you would think the government would come in and say you can't do that. I can't believe that's real. Tesla semi trucks just won over the toughest crowd in transportation. Actual truckers, drivers who tested the pilot model says it's a game changer. The cab puts you dead center, so there's no right side blind spot. Plus, screens show you everything around the truck. It goes 500 miles on a charge, while competitors barely hit 225. Charges to 60% in 30 minutes, which is 4 times faster than normal electric trucks. California trucking companies just ordered over 1,000 of these semis. Wow. The automatic transmission is easier on drivers' bodies compared to wrestling a 13-gear diesel all day. Less maintenance as there's fewer moving parts. Tesla is expected to ship out 5,000 to 15,000 semis this year from Nevada before ramping up to 15,000 a year. Gosh. There it is. That's kind of weird, like driving in the middle, right? Kind of weird, like being in the middle, huh? What I don't understand is why they don't like build like better railroads, you know? How long does it take to charge? 30 minutes. I just read that. It can't, like, for 500 miles. EV semis way too much. Oh. Jay, railroads don't go everywhere. I know, but it's like you would think we would have like railroads that could ship stuff like to certain points, and then you take the smaller trucks. But who am I? I want to see on the inside though. That's what I want to see. They got all these cameras. Oh, they're gonna show us on the inside.
Look at these doors and how long they are.
What?
They extend up. It's got a fire extinguisher with some other materials. And then it's got 2 steps to get in and a bar to hold. Check this out. It's got a couple of coat hangers.
Coat hangers?
It's got an amazing top vinyl.
Amazing top vinyl, buddy.
2 screens. And obviously a seat. Then look at the pedals over here. Super cool. You have a pocket over here where you can put stuff. Look at the screens, super cool. It's only got 2 stocks, phone chargers. It's got an additional seat right here. And then again, look at these doors. This thing is...
Well, that dude is very happy with the doors. That dude just came out of nowhere and is like, man, look at these doors. They're long. Buddy. Darth Bane says, Cadbury mini eggs are, is that a goat? Not their cream eggs. Got it. Got it. And it's time for our, man, it's only at top of the hour. 9 o'clock. Viva la lurkers. Thank you guys so much for being a lurker here. We finally got viewership back. Yesterday, I was streaming to 2 people here on YouTube side. So, you know. Mike has bad news. There's only 2 people watching yesterday. How crazy could it be? Yeah. So thank you guys for showing up and being a lurker over here. I got almost 500 people watching on a small little channel. My favorite live stream, my favorite show I do every day. Hanging out with all of you. You know? Odyssey Run says it was lonely yesterday. Carl says, where do you sleep in this? I'm assuming...
Crazy.
I'm assuming these, I mean, I'm assuming these are just for short trips. He's going to go back and look at the doors.
Look at the back. All the cabling inside.
Is that where they keep the batteries right here?
Look at these wheels.
Look at these wheels.
Yeah, that's just so incredible. Super simplistic view. It's even got the camera up there. That's super cool. Wow.
This guy did a terrible job in like selling that thing. Look at these doors. Elon Musk even posted about it. You know what we're starting to see now? We got driverless cabs here in Orlando. The Waymos, whatever it's called. Starting to see them more and more now. I'm like, man, there's no driver in there. Tesla has a semi. How about a convertible, man? Can we get a convertible? They have those in Tampa too, Bruce. The driverless Waymo. They're like Jaguars. They got like weird little satellite dishes on their head. It's weird, man. Like they spin and everything, and it's like I say that over and over. It's like I would never get in one, and then you end up getting in a bad Uber driver, a guy that don't speak English, or like they drive terrible, and I'm like, you know what? The driverless cab seems a lot more. Like maybe it just seems a lot, what I want to do instead of dealing with this kind of stuff, you know? There's a big controversy in sports, but I don't know that much about it. Apparently, Jaden Ivy, is that his name? This is all right. Hold on. This could be a big deal. This could be a big deal. I gotta look more into the story. Okay. This could be a big deal. A little sports ball for you. But so where's his Jaden Ivey? Am I saying that correct? Was a basketball player. What team was that? Holy crap. He was just fired. Is he from the Bulls? And someone said it's a joke. It's not a joke. Has come out and was like talking against like prize. Like, I don't want to do no pride. They wanted him to wear. Oh, the NBA is a joke. Gotcha. He didn't want to wear like pride gear. He didn't want to like celebrate pride. He said it goes against his Christian values. The Bulls, they released a statement. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're all walking through this together, okay? This is like, I just kind of saw this. Yeah, he called Pride Night unrighteous. So they fired him. They're like, how dare you speak out against LGBTQ Pride Nights? So they fired him. Now, all these professional athletes that are black, that are white, that are women, that are men, right? They're all coming out. It's not just one side. No one can say it's white supremacists, it's this, it's that. They're all coming out and supporting him. Here's another one. Trayvon Henderson continues to share more Bible verses following his quote in his support. Like, he's not holding back. The world calls us crazy, but God calls us sons and daughters. He's not holding back. You know? And he's just one of several that are coming out saying, I'm not, man. I'm not sticking up for that. I got to be honest with you. I never thought that I would see the day when professional athletes would come out and speak out against that. It's like I'm shocked, and I'm kind of happy. Riley, she's like, in a world that hates Christ and those who believe in him, but that's to be expected. Just as he was persecuted, so will we be. Consider me a Jaden Ivey fan. Am I saying his name right? Ivey fan. We got somebody else here. Trayvon Henderson. There he is. For a time is coming when people will no longer listen to sound and wholesome teaching. They will follow their own desires and will look for teachers who will tell them whatever their itching ears want to hear. They will reject the truth and chase after myths. They're not holding back, man. They're getting pummeled for it too. Several hockey players spoke out a few years ago. You're right. Mike Has Bad Knee says, I don't know if the NBA knows this, but most black people are Christians. But you want to know what's crazy? What's really crazy about all of this? This guy is calling out LeBron. Like, hold on. This guy doesn't play. Like, he's coming out saying, y'all don't understand how bad this thing is. Like, all these heroes. So here's the story here. He calls out like everyone after he was let go. Breaking: Chicago Bulls are waiving Jaden Ivey after he spoke out against the NBA for promoting Pride Month and unrighteous, according to ESPN. Ivey recently announced he was alive in Christ. There's some of the other sports players like defending him. Let me show you oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me see if I can find, because I was like seeing this morning. He came out to look at what the Bulls said. Holy freaking crap, man. The Chicago Bulls announced today that the team has waived guardian Jaden Ivey due to the conduct detrimental to the team. Being an outspoken Christian, detrimental to the team. This is, oh, dude, I'm just saying, this is crazy to me. It's okay for them to push a certain ideology, but not another, right? He gets to leave Chicago. That's a win. What about religious freedom? You think you think he'll sue? Never would happen if he was Muslim. What if the Patriots fired the other guy? They're like, we don't want that Christian stuff around here. How crazy is that? NBA is a private entity. Yeah, so maybe he can't sue, This is the last, for me, I feel like this is the last, even Smash JT, who I don't think he's a Christian, but he just, he kind of he's like, Christian discrimination is wild. I wonder how this is going to go over. My son's daycare 2 years ago had rainbow color days on Friday during June. I dressed him in red, white, and blue every Friday. Why did my comment about black people being Christians get deleted? I don't know. It's an AI mod. I have nothing to do with that, Mike. I see it over on Kick. I can see it on StreamYard. Like it's not censored over here, but for some reason Kick censored it. They consider it says hate speech. That's freaking crazy. Look at that. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. Man. What are we doing here? Hold on. Here it is. Look right there. It says there's another one. Being Christian is hate speech. Wild. Look at that. Look what Kick is doing. Mike has bad news. You see it, Mike? Can you see it on the YouTube screen now? They deleted. They put a line so you said being a Christian is hate speech is wild. It was deleted by an AI mod and considered hate speech. You see that? Freaking kick, dude. What are y'all doing? Yo. They programmed the AI to do that. Maybe I'm done with kick. Mike, can you type? Look what he's typing, bro. He typed Christians are great, and the AI mod considered that hate speech. What the freak? Oh, no. We are watching this in real time, ladies and gentlemen. He wrote, I love Islam, and that is not considered hate. Can you write, I love Jesus? David Harvey says, hold up, what's wrong with being a Christian? AI mod deleted that for hate speech. Yo, that's freaking crazy, dude. Okay, Crisis King is coming through. You can disable the AI mod. I can? Okay. I'll look into that. I'll look into that. Maybe I have it set like maybe let me make sure I might have a weird setting. But still, that's crazy, dude. How do you write Christians are great and they delete it and say that's hate speech? It defaults to turning the AI mod on. Okay. All right, now we're getting stuff through. Jesus is better than Muhammad. That didn't get deleted. Okay, they deleted Muslims are great. Mike, you must be, that's crazy, dude. That's freaking crazy. This is the young man that got fired for being a outspoken Christian.
The NBA was everything to me. I didn't know God. I didn't know Jesus when I came to the NBA. I was a fornicator. I was a pornography addict. And I used to get drunk. That's all I knew. And after a win, I felt good. After all those points, I felt good. I felt like I had everything set out for me. Right? But as soon as that shut down for me, as soon as I didn't start, that's when God was humbling me. And he said he sat me down for a reason.
There's a video of him where he's let me see. Jaden Ivey calls out Steph Curry along with LeBron and Michael Jordan, saying he doesn't know Jesus. I pray he's saved in Jesus' name. All that stuff isn't going to matter on Judgment Day. All those rings he's got, all them rings LeBron got, all them rings Jordan got. They're going to stop me, but I'm not. I'm going to keep speaking the truth. It's weird because he talks about Steph Curry, and listen, that's just what he says. He says that Steph Curry's Christian persona is all faked just for like public public acceptance, I guess. So, you know, so not like people are like letting him know that you can't. I don't know. Nick Young, I think that's another NBA player. Maybe tells Jaden, "You're done. You're done in the NBA. It's not you dissing on the LGBT community that's going to get you blackballed. It's calling out the golden child Steph Curry for not being a Christian." He says the only hope for you now to come back is claim that you're gay. Claim that you're gay, and you can come back to the NBA. Crazy times, man. Freaking crazy times, I tell you. What is this, Tree Bear? It's going to be interesting to see what happens, if there's any backlash, or do people even care? You know, Harry Potter and the Order of the Race swapped cast from Tree Bear. There's Ryan, Beardo, and Dan Vask. We went from like Jesus talk to like dang, Jeremy. Oh my. Steph works, Jeremy, and holy crap, dude. That's like nightmare fuel, man. Johnny hasn't been back since, you know. Jesus talked to witchcraft. Welcome to my show. Is that all you got, Tree Bear? Oh, here we go. What the freak is this? I'm assuming that's Krista. All right, I gotta tell you. Look at Ripa as I feel like I need to grow my hair out and let that gray come in. What do you think? Should I just let my hair grow long and then like I could pull this look off? Like let that gray come in. You kind of look you look kind of boss in that picture. Pull the Stephen Brown, let that gray come in. Mago says no. Okay. Jay looks like a gangster. That's a freaking awesome picture. Tree Bear, I gotta give you, that's freaking sick. I think I could pull that off. I gotta let my hair grow. I keep trimming it. Experience says it'll make you look manly because I don't look manly enough. If you met me live, you see like the gray is just there's nothing you could do. Should I dye it gray? You saw me, Bruce. You saw the gray in my beard and hair. It's the lighting, like the dark shades of the lighting. That's why you don't see it on the camera. It's there. Oh no. Oh no. Do not dye it gray. Do not dye it gray. Kada. It fills in over time, Jay. No worries. Soon it'll be all nice and white. Or what is it, like salt, more salt than pepper? I feel like I want to do that look. I want to do that look. That looks sick. I think Rippa looks like this normally when he wakes up. Jay's trying to steal my gig. No, no, no. Join us in the long hair, Jay. Donna says, I'll send you a wig. Who the freak is this? Who is that? That's X-Wing. Looks retarded. There's Krista. Who is this? Who is that? Who is that? Is that Blaine? Oh my God, that's Blaine. He's doing crack. Jeremy just looks horrible, man. Horrible. Dan could pull that off today. Dan's got the look. If Dan could like wear that suit, that'd be freaking boss. I live in Florida. I like keep my hair short. That's the problem. But I could try to grow it long. That means I gotta like blow dry it and like it's so thick too. It goes straight up. How long will it take for me to grow my hair that long, as short as it is right now? See how short it is? Like a year? 2? Ryan looks like an albino. Ryan is really pale. A year? 3 years, says Dan. Do I have to take any special vitamins or something to make it to expedite it? Not gonna lie, Jay, my hair is about 5 to 6 inches long and it still goes straight up. That's my problem too. Doesn't it? How the frick? What is this show? And there's 500 people watching. We went from Barbie experience to Christian discrimination to Harry Potter to now hair care. My hair is very thick though. That's the problem. It like bushes out. Does it get to a point where it finally begins to lay flat? How does that work? How does that work? This freaking show, man. I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. You're gonna have to straighten it, bro. I've lost my place. More freaking. Hold on. Did you see that? We talked about this earlier. I didn't know this. So that chocolate bunny, that's $140, is 22,000 calories. The Costco's 10-pound giant chocolate bunny is so big it has instructions stating it should be smashed with a hammer. It contains a total of 22,000 calories. Jeez. You know there's going to be a live streamer. There's going to be a live streamer that eats it live, right? Harvey says I accept the challenge. David, you want your YouTube channel to grow? If you're just starting out, do that. Say I'm going to eat the whole thing in one setting. I can't do it. I'll die. I'll freaking die. I've lost my place. Let's see. Now we've got like dead air as I'm like trying to find what the next thing I was talking about. Oh man. We were just talking about this. This is not where I was going. What a freaking crazy live show, I'll tell you. Whimo, we were talking about Waymos. See this?
Roughly 3,000.
Oh, let's see.
2 years ago, Waymo was completing 50,000 paid robotaxi rides per week. This week, the company announced it is now at 500,000. That is a 10-fold increase in under 2 years across 10 U.S. cities with the same fleet of roughly 3,000 vehicles. And that last detail is the interesting one. Waymo hasn't dramatically expanded its car count. It has gotten dramatically better at using the cars it has. More rides per vehicle per day means the unit economics are improving. The routing is tightening, and the system is learning. A robotaxi sitting idle makes no money and creates congestion. Waymo is squeezing more out of each car, which is exactly what the business model requires to eventually work at scale. The geographic expansion tells its own story. Waymo started in Phoenix, San Francisco, and LA. In the past year alone, it's added Austin, Atlanta.
Jay, did you get my gift from Ryan? No. He did say he had something for me, though. He did say, next time I see him again, which could be soon, you know. All right, we got the Masters of the Universe trailer. Here we go. What a live stream, guys. Yeah, Waymo's like, we might say goodbye to Uber and Lyft. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this. I hope this movie doesn't suck. But let's see.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you.
Oh, that's cool. They got Battle
Even
Cat
though
in there.
I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the sword. And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall. The universe shall quake and must shudder. This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you. Somebody wants to brawl. I need every man, woman, or whatever that is. You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it. Trust me, I know how to use it.
You tell everyone that you're from another planet. It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
All right. Number 1, Battle Cat better get some freaking armor, because that was the coolest part when he changed. Apparently, Prince Adam knows that he's not from Earth, and he doesn't want to be here. So I can relate to that. Castle Grayskull looks cool. Skeletor looks cool. I like it. We got a little race swap here at Man at Arms. The sword looks freaking sick. This is like the scene. Hold on. I'm gonna play this again. Okay, I like that a lot. I gotta be honest. You might not agree with me. I like that a lot. I think that looks cool. You know, maybe this happens at the end. As long as they don't show Jared Leto's face, I think we're okay. Yeah, the voice. Skeletor had such a unique voice. So that's gonna be a little something. That's gonna be a little something. You know? Oh yeah, David, 100%, brother. I don't know. He-Man is kind of a simple story. The cartoon, Prince Adam, you know, and he's got his cat that's like scared. You know, the voice wasn't there for me. I totally get it. I want it to be. I don't mind if it's a little cheesy, but fun. Like, you know, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like, holy crap, this is the action adventure of a lifetime. I want a little cheese in there. That's all I'm saying. Give me a little cheesy stuff in there. I just want to have a good time in the theater. I'm not looking for this to break blockbuster expectations. I just want to sit there and be like, all right, that was a fun film. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's all I want. He-Man is such an easy story. It's like mom was an correct me if I'm wrong. Mom was an astronaut that crash landed, right, on Eternia. Am I saying that right? And then they had Prince Adam and they had She-Ra. So it's very simple. Skeletor takes over and He-Man's got to stop. So that's all. Battle Cat's got to have the armor, though, man. That's part of the change. Like, He-Man changes to the armor when the sword, and then he... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, here we go. I gotta find it. Where is it? How hard is it to find? All right, we're gonna play this. Please don't take my channel down. Me and Mo will probably do a trailer reaction for Drunk 3PO. So, like, this is it.
I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend.
Cringer.
Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull,
Look at the armor, man. Look at the armor.
Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
You ever realize like He-Man comes and like punches us all dead in the face? Right? He's like, hey, I just became He-Man. Now I'm going to punch you all dead in the face because there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Nothing. I'm going to punch everybody in the face.
In the universe.
Oh, man. But yeah, like it's man, look at them cartoons. What is this live stream, dude? Like cartoons back in the day, like right at the beginning of every show, they tell you everything. I'm Adam. I'm a prince. You know, I'm the keeper of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. You know, here's my friend Cringer. He goes, secret powers were given to me when I held up my magic sword. And there we go. Oh, so good. One more time. I don't. If you were a kid and you watched this, you had a stick or whatever. If you got like whatever, like everybody did that as a kid.
Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
It's just funny how, like, at the beginning of every show, they told you. All right, there's the sorceress. There's man. Oh yeah, hold on. We get a breakdown here. At the beginning of every show, they let the kids know this is what this show is about, and here's the character.
Secret. Our friends, the sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together, we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
Yeah, man, we're missing Orko. What the heck? Did he get a little annoying at times, right? Like what was his deal? You never saw his face. You know? Thundercats was better. 100 of course. Also, He-Man gave us one of the greatest YouTube videos of all time. One of the greatest videos of our lifetime. If you've never seen it. Let's see if I can find it here. Wait a minute, that's not it. Hold on. Oh shoot, where is that? Is this it here? Oh yeah, here it is. All right, this could take the stream down. I don't know, but I think it's worth it.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it out what's in my head. And I need a bit you.
It's the greatest thing.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high. And I
Thank you for your super chats when the stream goes down. Here goes the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on?
Honestly,
And he tries. Oh my God, gonna try. I try all the time in this institution. And he prays. Oh my God, gonna pray. I pray every single day. Yeah. For the show. And I say, hey,
everybody.
What's going on?
The screen goes down a fire.
And I say, just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings.
It's just so fun.
What's going on? Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, I guess we'll see what happens. That part might have to be edited out when it finishes. When it finishes. But anyway, do me a huge favor. Now that we're all He-Man hyped, get the He-Man shirt today. Look at this awesome, the long sleeve with a short sleeve. Look at that. What a transition, right? Look how cool that is. Come on. You guys know you want it. Let's help some veterans, man. Let's help some veterans. It's a freaking cool shirt. Use my code and get whatever you want in the store. Get a discount. All right. Got a long and a short. Look at that. Wasp says goodbye, Billy's and all. Let me catch up here. Shaking my head tax. Old man Hatfield for 5. Thank you. Whatever you do, don't show us any more pew-pews. No, I did good. I think I got this one. Thank you for the 5. Diabetes tax. I think I got that. Spearin gifted a membership. I believe I got that too. VJ says thoughts on the direction of the Transformers comic. It's like I said, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I do have the controversial issue. Look how they tried to draw like Alita 1, like, I don't know, like sexy, like a sexy robot with like a little mini skirt and thick thighs and all that stuff on the cover. I think it's a terrible decision. And I love this run so much. 1 through 24 will probably be my favorite Transformer story so far ever. And I got canceled. If you guys saw that, I showed this not too long ago. They did an article about my opinion on this, of Alita 1 becoming the new Prime. I don't like it at all. My only thought is the writing has been so good, even like 25 through 30. I'm enjoying it a lot. And I'm still making videos on everyone that comes out. I feel like the writing has been so good. I need to trust the process. That something's going to happen. And that Prime will get everything back and we'll make everything right again. That's what I think. Because Hot Rod is still out there. And then what they did was they made Optimus Prime weaker than what he is, and they're gonna show us Optimus Prime in a weaker state fighting an OP Megatron, Soundwave, and company, which is gonna make Prime even cooler in my book, that he's able to like win the day. I think we're gonna see some more G.I. Joes come through. So they better fix it fast. A lot of people are going to drop out. I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree completely. There's nothing OP about Megatron. They made Megatron in this series like godlike, like unstoppable. And so the fact that they made Optimus Prime weaker to see how he's going to defeat him could make Prime even cooler when it's all said and done. I think Alita 1 will get to the point where she's like, I can't do this without Optimus Prime. You're the leader again. And it's going to be an awesome episode where he gets the Matrix and he goes in for the kill. So that's what I think. Starscream is still somewhat alive. I will have a video on the Duke Optimus Prime meetup that came out in G.I. Joe number 20. I bought that comic yesterday. There's a lot of Starscream talk in that as well. And so I'll have that out this week for those that are interested. I hope you're right, Jay. Getting pretty old bringing our heroes back to watch them die. Well, Prime is not dead. He's not dead. Optimus Prime is not dead. He's just a little less powerful. So, a little less powerful. You lost me when they made a female Autobot a leader. Well, Alita Prime was always the leader of the Autobot people on Cybertron. So that's nothing new. That's nothing new. And Optimus is still the leader of the Autobots on Earth. So that nothing's really changed. The girl boss thing is so I'm with you. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm with you guys. I said, hey, what's going on, Tax? Spearing for 2, Optimus and Duke are teaming up. I know. I got you. I would like to do the G.I. Joe run. I'm already on 20. I could probably do a month and do each episode. It's pretty good. Pretty good. We'll see what happens. If they go this route and Optimus Prime becomes a sidekick, yeah, I am out like out. Mask is pretty good too. I know there's so many. Man, so many. I would love to just like maybe one day when it's like I don't have any other responsibilities, we could just, I could just do comic book stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, get your I have the power shirts. Also, I got actually stupid question, Jay, but have you thought of doing videos on Bible verses? I'm actually gonna have like some pastors on a live stream. We're just gonna answer some simple questions, basic questions. We're gonna do it on this channel like once a month if I can get them all together. I'll have a priest, a pastor, a layman, a deacon, whatever. We'll do that. Also, I've gotten 2 emails. If you're watching, hold on. If you go to my listen, I put this here simply for if you go to my link tree and you visit my Amazon page, all right? People have been asking me about Bibles. All right, look. You don't have to buy from my Amazon page. I literally put it there for organizational purposes, right? So if you go to my Amazon, people are asking about that Atari watch that I have. It's there. The freaking jewelry that I wear, it's like that's there. And then the Bible that I use is here. So that's the exact same Bible that I have. I just put it all there for whatever. Oh, and also the book, the book club. We got one more week to finish. So, Orthodox Study Bible? Nah, bro, I disagree. But hey, man, to each their own. As long as you read something. The Atari Watch, glad you're enjoying it. Bro, I take that thing to the theme park, bro, and I just play Pong while I'm in the line. It's wonderful. It's freaking wonderful. Mo got one too. So anyway, like the Bible that I use is here. I'm just throwing that, like, you do not have to click on and buy. I think I get, and then just being completely transparent. I think if you click on anything here and buy from my store, I think I get like 50 cents. So it's not even a thing to make money. It's just putting it here for people keep asking. So there's that. There's that. So if you want to know the Bible that I use, just go to my link tree. I love the ESV. It's the archaeology study Bible. If you like history, that's the Bible for you. It's awesome. It's like the Indiana Jones Bible with ESV. So, Jay, look up He-Man's sword drinking cup. Let's see. See if I can do that real quick. They had to temporarily nerf Optimus to raise the stakes. That's what I think. That's what I think. But if they don't, if it's bad, Grapthar's Hammer is going to be part of that if he still wants to join of that live stream. Orthodox worship is how Christians of the first 1,000 years worshipped. I did buy an archaeology study Bible that you have like over a year ago. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not dissing anything. Like, I'm not dissing any of that stuff. I'm not dissing Orthodox or all that stuff. It was my upbringing, man. My upbringing was just, I went through a horrible church and I'm trying to like figure this all out. I should look into that archaeology. You would love it, Ronan, if you like history. Jay, are you judo Christian? I don't even know what that, bro. I don't have no labels on me. I'm a red letter Christian. I read the red letters of Jesus in my Bible and try to do the very best I can. I mess up on a regular. I'm a sinner that makes mistakes, and I hope Jesus forgives me and that I end up in heaven. I try to do the right thing as best I can, but we keep screwing it up, you know? So that's all I know right now. Try to do the right thing. Jesus has some pretty basic commands that I don't see a lot of Christians following. I don't want no label on me, Baptist, Catholic, at least not now. Orthodox. I don't even know what all that stuff means. All I know is that you just go to a different type of building and have a different type of service. You want my honest opinion? Not knocking it. I'm glad people go. That's all I'm saying. I've had a lot of talk with priests about Catholicism and stuff, trying to understand that. Also, one of my closest friends is a not Presbyterian, a non-denominational pastor. It's at the end of the day, if you believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord, he'll forgive your sins past, present, and future. So I'm hoping that's real. I hope that's it. I hope my future sins are already forgiven. Because boy, do I, because I see people online that are like, I'm like, holy crap, I can never live up to those standards. So, I hope I can live up to those standards because my gosh, there is no way I can. These people like are out here like living a perfect life. And I'm like, what the heck? How do they manage? Here's the Masters of the Universe Power Sword 40-ounce drinking cup coming to AMC, Cinemark, and Regal theaters. That might be a buy. It might be a buy. Big phrase. You know what? I'm kind of over you. Your trolling is actually kind of retarded. You know. I think I think I want to go a whole. I think we need to go like a couple days without you. If you show up in the G&G chat, Big Frey, I don't even have the G&G chat open on daily, so I will never. I won't even see what you say. So say whatever you want in that chat because I don't even see the chat. Calling me a gay priest. Come on, man. Pre-dawn corpse over on kick with 3 kicks to the face. My it's like when trying to understand faith, like sometimes people make you feel guilty for just like buying this. You could use that money to help someone instead of buying stuff for yourself. And I'm like, golly, man. Some people don't even want you to have anything. If not, like God's gonna be mad at you for buying stuff. So it's like, where's the, and they use scripture to try to tell you just how bad you are as a person. I'm like, man, it's rough out there, man. It's rough out there. It's like, how am I supposed to live up to these expectations? I think that's all I got. Oh yeah, one last thing. I don't know what's real because I could listen to a guy like and he preach a message of on material stuff and how Jesus was like, you got to forsake all that stuff. And it's like, I get it. I try not to overspend. I'm not really in debt. So how many sins have I committed just by buying a comic book, Will that be forgiven? And how are sins judged? Then you get these people that tell you like, if you do a sin like this, it's worse than a sin like this. But I'm like, isn't just sin like separating you from God? Isn't that all that is? So even if you commit a small sin or a big sin or whatever, you are separated from God. So Jesus shed his blood so you wouldn't be separated from him anymore. So why do we have a ranking system? I understand like you will pay if you steal something, you get caught, you will suffer the consequences of that. But I'm talking on a spiritual level. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. And that I'm trying to figure it out. So scripture talks about, man, I don't know, man. I'm like I said, red letter Christian over here. Like Jesus said, if you see someone hungry, give them a little helping hand, If you see someone in need, try to do. That's why we do the 9line stuff. It's like I could sell my merch through Teespring and just keep all the money. We could just do that, but it's like, well, we can help people, Let's help people. You know what I mean? Like that's like, but it's like for some people that's never good enough. And I'm like, if it's never good enough, I'm not going to make it. So I'm not going to make it, then what's the point? Right? You know, like that. So it's like looking at Jesus's words where he just felt compassion for people that were hurting. And there's a lot of people hurting. And there's a lot of people that are lost in this world. They have no purpose. They're just hurting. Like they've been abused, or they're just kind of like lost and they just don't know where to go. Like they have no joy or laughter in their life. It's like we should just remind them that they are valuable and they have purpose and they're valuable in God's eyes. It's like, if that's all I'm ever supposed to do with this YouTube thing is remind people that, then I'm okay with that. You know, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, this is the new Trump library that's coming. Look at this. Also, never take spiritual advice from me. I don't even know what the freak. I don't know. There's a lot of there's more people in here that know a lot more than I will ever. So hopefully I can figure this thing out before it's too late, right? Bro, no freaking way it's going to be that big. That could be the biggest presidential library ever. This could be the freaking biggest he's going to put an Air Force One in the library. Holy crap, dude. He's going to have so this library will be, do other presidential libraries, are they used for like ballrooms and meetings and all that stuff? He's going to recreate the White House, how he had it set up. Yo, this is insane, dude. I've never been to a single presidential library. I didn't think they were like anything special. Reagan's library has an Air Force One. I did not know that. I do not know that. Grapthoughts Hammer, can we get some financial and medical advice, or is that just from Beardo? Brian says, remember, Jay, after you wrap it up, check out the greatest action story ever told. I promise you won't want to miss the Terminator protecting Jesus. All right. Somebody, I think Nerd Slap sent that to me. Did you know they found Noah's Ark in the mountains? I've heard about that. I haven't really looked into that. This is going to be in Miami, right? I think this is in Miami. If this is where I think it's going to be, is that not where the Miami Heat play? The biggest problem I see here is parking, unless that's a whole parking garage right here. If that's a parking garage on the bottom, it's not. Where's everyone going to park? Parking is the absolute worst in this downtown area, where if that's where the Heat play, there is no parking anywhere. You got to like go find this like homeless guy like watching and just park where he sleeps and pay him $10. They never thought parking through at all. If that's where I think this is good, if that's where I think this is at. Crazy. Maybe I should visit some presidential libraries. I don't know. Anyway, that's the show today, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you on Geeks and Gamers Daily. Graham Rouse, not to nitpick, but Air Force One is the call sign of the aircraft when the president is on board. Got it. No. Don't be picky. Teach me. The plane is actually a Boeing VC-25. No. Teach me. Never above correction over here. Make sure you get your He-Man shirt. Be the reason someone smiles today. Take 5 minutes and read your Bible. All right, I'm out of here.